Dallas Cowboys fans were so adamant about this season being the best chance at a Super Bowl, and for good reason. Dak Prescott was clearly the best passing quarterback in the NFC, and the teams with the best quarterbacks need to capitalize on that talent gap. Unfortunately, the Cowboys could not capitalize, wilting at home to the 7th seed Packers like bluebonnets after a Texas frost. One of the main reasons this was the year to strike is because of the list of players entering free agency. The Cowboys have 16 players with expiring contracts, and many of them are key players for depth and rotation. Today, I'd like to play a little game. Out of the 16 looming free agents, if we could only pick the top 3 we'd want to return, which 3 would they be? Here are my top 3. LT Tyron Smith. Some of you may be rolling your eyes reading this one, but hear me out. Would it shock you to find out that Tyron Smith earned second-team All-Pro in 2023, marking the 5th time he's been rewarded with that accolade? It's also the first time since 2016 that he's earned that honor. So what changed? Mainly it's been the fact that Dallas decided to give Tyron a veteran rest day from practice essentially the entire season. This change in routine saved wear and tear on Tyron's body so he could perform to the peak of his abilities when it mattered most, during games. Tyron is getting a little long in the tooth, but he showed us this season he's still capable of being an elite left tackle. Tyler Smith also earned All-Pro honors this season playing left guard, and I'd prefer to leave him there instead of kicking him out to left tackle. Bring Tyron back on a 1-year deal and draft the left tackle of the future for him to mentor. CB Stephon Gilmore. Another veteran who I'd like to see get another year in Dallas is CB Stephon Gilmore. Gilmore played solid football in 2023 and was a much-needed veteran presence in a very young secondary room. The former NFL Defensive Player of the Year did not earn the accolades this season, but he was a welcome addition to the defense. This was especially evident when Dallas lost All-Pro CB Trayvon Diggs to a torn ACL early in the season. The Cowboys weren't able to weather injuries to their cornerback room in 2022, and it was a big part of their exit from the playoffs. Gilmore brings stability to one of the boundaries and will allow Diggs some time to make a full recovery from his torn ACL without a huge talent drop-off. Maybe Gilmore will willing to accept a team-friendly deal to avoid moving to his 5th team in the past 5 years. First-team All-Pro Darren Bland could also use another year of tutoring from one of the best to ever lace up his cleats. See Tyler Biadasz. This one is perhaps the most controversial of my picks, but despite Tyler Biadasz's flaws as a run blocker, I think it's important to maintain continuity for Prescott. It's easy to underestimate the connection between the center and the quarterback, but just think about the history. Troy Aikman played his best football taking snaps from Mark Stepnoski. Tony Romo had his most successful years with Travis Frederick in the middle of the line making the calls. Say what you want about Biadasz, but he's been that constant for Prescott since he was drafted in 2020. He didn't get the nod for 2023, but Biadasz is just one season removed from his first and only Pro Bowl appearance. That one accolade might drive his price up a bit, but Dallas should be able to swing a 3-year deal to keep Dak comfortable under center.